Hello everyone, this is Southern Belle Whisper. I hope you all are doing well this evening. I've missed you guys so much this week. You guys know me. I'm usually good about making videos during the week, at least one, because I usually work like an early shift, like 8 to 4:30 or 10 to 6:30, so I always try to make a video during the week. But you guys, this has been the week from hell. The devil has really tried to come and destroy my family and test my family this week. So I'm going to get into that. This is going to be another two-part video for you guys, since I wasn't able to do a video this week. Also this week, which was the highlight of my week, you guys, was I reached 1,400 subscribers. That's insane. Insane to me, you guys. Seriously. I've never been the kind of ASMR artist that needed to be happy when she had 300,000 subscribers. I'm just happy to have 1,400. That is amazing to me. I never imagined when I made my channel that I would reach 1,400 subscribers. And I mean that, honestly. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all 1,400 of you that took a chance on my channel and subscribed to my channel, and for all your lovely comments. You guys are the best, so thank you. But to start off this video, this is going to be my top 10 for the week. My good friend Paula, I mentioned her to you guys a few times. She's one of my loyal subscribers. She requested that I do a top 10 favorite desserts. Now, honestly, I'm more of a salty gal myself. My mom is the one that is the sweet queen. She's a diabetic and she still eats sweets, and I get on her a lot about that, but she cannot. It's tempting to her. She loves sweets. But I'm more of a salty gal myself. I'm more of a Doritos beef jerky gal than a cake and ice cream gal. But when it comes to my top 10, these are like exceptions. So let's get started. I was going to try this with you guys. It's a peanut butter chocolate parfait from Walmart. These are only $3 at Walmart, by the way. And I was going to try it with you guys. But then I started thinking, because last weigh-in I go to my doctor every month and get weighed. Last weigh-in I was grieving over losing Journey, and I did a lot of emotional eating. And so instead of losing, I gained 5 pounds. And the doctor was even like, I don't know if we should refill your prescription. You didn't lose anything this month, you gained. And I was like, yeah, because I was grieving over my cat. I'm sorry. But this week, I did it again. And I need to stop doing that. Every time that life gets bad, or the devil throws a wrench into our plans, I do a lot of emotional eating. So I can't try this with you guys, but you can take my word for it, how delicious it is. How delicious it is. And it's going to bring me into my number 1 favorite dessert, and that is anything with peanut butter and chocolate. I know the Cheesecake Factory, I think it's the Cheesecake Factory, has a delicious Reese's cheesecake that I'm just dying to try, but I don't have any Cheesecake Factories around this small town. But I heard it is delicious, and that's going to take me into my second favorite dessert, and that is anything cheesecake. It doesn't matter whether it be a shake or a piece of cheesecake or blueberry or strawberry or Reese's. It don't matter. I love cheesecake. Love cheesecake, you guys. I'm addicted to cheesecake. I can't wait to visit New York City one day so I can actually try where it stemmed from. You know, New York. And then pizza too. You guys know my favorite food is pizza. So that's definitely on my bucket list to try cheesecake from New York. Okay, number 3 is I've gotten really into mochi ice cream. I don't buy it that much because it is expensive. It's like $6 for 6 pieces of mochi ice cream. And that's ridiculous. I can eat 6 pieces of mochi in one setting. I love the cookies and cream mochi. You can get it at any grocery store, but it is freaking expensive. But sometimes it's worth it to have that cold marshmallow texture. I love mochi, by the way. Love it. So, love mochi ice cream. Number 4 is my mama's brownies. My mama makes the best brownies in the world. Me and my niece, we don't know how she does it, but every time she makes brownies, they're fudgy, they're moist, they're soft, just perfect brownie. Perfect brownie. Those used to be my favorites growing up. Number 5 is Rocky Road ice cream. I also like Moose Tracks, if you guys ever heard Moose Tracks. But if I'm in the mood for ice cream, I love Rocky Road and I love Moose Tracks. You know, with the Reese's Pieces and the marshmallow and the chocolate. I love chocolate in general, you guys. Anything chocolate. I guess that can be my number 6. Anything chocolate. Except for dark chocolate. I know they say that dark chocolate is really good for you, but I just can't get past the taste. It's bitter and I don't like it. But, like, I love white chocolate, I love milk chocolate, I love chocolate in general. Love chocolate. Okay, where am I? Sorry, you guys, I am so tired. You guys. It's been a rough week, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, on my page, is it 7? Am I on 7? You guys, I haven't even smoked today. That's how tired I am. I haven't even smoked yet since I've been home. So we can't blame it on that, my bad memory. I'm exhausted. Okay, let's just say I'm on 7, which is carrot cake. I love carrot cake. I haven't had good carrot cake in a long while. I used to love the carrot cake from Golden Corral, but I haven't had a good carrot cake in a while. Number 8 is chocolate chip cookies. I love cookies. You know, they actually opened a Crumble Cookies about 30 minutes away from me. And I definitely need to hit that up because Crumble has the best chocolate chip cookies. I love a good chocolate chip cookie. The cookie and big glass of cold milk, yes. Anyways, number 9 is pineapple upside down cake. My mom makes this sometimes, and you can definitely taste the sugar. I'll tell you that much, but it is so good. I love pineapple upside down cake. Love, brown sugar, the butter, just everything about it is so freaking good. Number 10, I put Reese's, but I already talked about how much I love Reese's. I guess Red Velvet. I haven't been much of a fan of Red Velvet since I moved here, though. It's the weirdest thing. But I haven't been much of a fan for red velvet in a while, and it's sad because it used to be one of my favorites of all time. But I don't know. I just haven't been craving red velvet in a long time. It's sad. Okay, so that is my top 10 favorite desserts. Now, let's get into my week. So Monday, I got a letter in the mail from my mother-in-law, and it was my birth certificate and my social security card. And that wasn't the thing that pissed me off, because 9 months ago I told them, I was like, I can't get a job without my birth certificate and my social security card. So I had to spend $200 to get a copy of both of those, and I had to go through hell and back to get those and my license. When I first got here, it took me 2 months to get my license. So I had to get a copy of my birth certificate. I had to pay for it, $200. And the fact that they decided to send it to the mail now, but that wasn't the best part. She had written Kelly Brawley on the envelope. And I don't mind you guys knowing that is my maiden name, is Brawley. And I think they did it to upset me in some way. And that's what upset me. It wasn't the fact, like, I've been dreaming of changing my name back to my maiden name. Like, I've been like, I don't want this name, this last name no more. I don't want any part of it. It was the fact that, I know they were trying to hurt me by putting my maiden name on the envelope. And the fact that they waited 9 months to send me my birth certificate and my social security card. I was like, are you fucking, after everything I went through trying to get them, now they decide to send me copies of it. Or the real thing, the real birth certificate and the social security card. So Monday started off shitty, but I thought, oh, it's a Monday. Mondays are always shitty. And then Wednesday, so Tuesday was an okay day. I was still grumbling over my getting that in the mail on Tuesday. So still in a bad mood on Tuesday. Wednesday night, I'm at work. Me and my boss, or my boss's assistant, are in the office counting the safe, which you do every night. We do it every night at Goodwill. And the phone rings. The phone to the store. And they hang up, and then they call again. And I'm like, what kind of stupid person calls the store after hours, after they know that we're closed? So my assistant manager finally answers the phone, and she's like, I see her go like, and who are you trying to reach? And then she said, it's for you. And I was like, oh God, for me? And it was my mother. She said, Kelly, I have fallen and hit my head, and I've been on the floor for 4 hours. Hours, you guys. I'm at work. There's nothing I can do. But apparently she had fallen and hit her head and had been on the floor for 4 hours. So I rushed out of there. I called 911 on the way, and they came and picked her up. My cousin is an EMT. He, what's the word? Oh my gosh, it's right there. He's not a full EMT. He's oh my gosh. What's the word I'm looking for, you guys? Anyways, and he told me, he was like, she really doesn't even really need to go to the hospital. I mean, she's coherent, she's talking fine. The only thing that's really wrong with her is she has high blood pressure. So I was like, okay, well, go ahead and take her to the hospital. And that hospital discharged her the same night. And I had to wait up until 1 a.m. And I don't know whether it's where I've gotten older, but I was so tired, you guys. I was ready to get her in the car and go home and go to bed. I mean, they were being really weird. I was talking to my mom on the phone, and she was like, they're not wanting to bring me out in a wheelchair. They're saying, you gotta come in here and get me. And I'm like, no, I ain't. I told her, I said, Mom, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've worked all week. I said, it's their responsibility to bring you out here in a wheelchair. I said, I don't have your wheelchair. I don't have your walker. How are you going to walk out here from the ER? So finally, somebody brought her out. She's fine, by the way. She does have a knot on her head, and she is dealing with some headaches, which is why I asked you guys to please be praying for my family. But that happened on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, my dad had this little, I thought was a fever blister. It started off right here. And by Thursday, his whole jaw was swelled up. It was an abscess, apparently, that had got infected. So I was supposed to have Friday off. I called out for Thursday. Okay, so Mom fell Wednesday. Called out for Thursday. And then I thought, well, Friday, I'll be able to sleep in a little bit after being up until 1 o'clock in the morning, the day before. I was like, oh, I'm going to be able to get some sleep in. I'm so exhausted. But no. Nope. My parents both had to go to the doctor on Friday. And my dad didn't want to go by himself with my mom because he said they were putting the numbing shots and opening that abscess where it becomes so inflamed. They said we need to cut that open and let the, stuff, Yeah. So I had to go. He said, what if I get out there and I'm so numb that I don't feel like driving? So I was up at 7 a.m. on Friday, and your girl was in a badass mood. Let me tell you guys, very bad mood. Like, I've been on edge all week long, you guys. I mean, this is the first day where I feel halfway normal after everything that happened. I am grateful that it wasn't worse, that my mom fell, but that she didn't break a hip, she didn't break her head, she just has a gnaw on her head, but besides that, she's walking around, she's fine, which I'm grateful for. I am, but it's just so much. It's been so much, you guys. It's been so much. I've been so overwhelmed. And then today, I went back to work. I was like, oh man, so ready to get back to work and see my team and see everybody. And then the guy from when I was 15, I told you guys before, I had a really big crush on this guy when I was 15. And he was like, well, I'm not really interested in having a serious girlfriend, but we can be friends with benefits. And then I'll see if you're girlfriend material. And I was just stupid. Just how I was with my ex. I was stupid. I was just like, oh, I have such a big crush on this guy. And I'll literally do whatever he wants me to do. So I still say to this day that he took advantage of me. I was 15 and I didn't know any better. And he treated me like garbage. So he walks in the store today, and he's supposed to live 2 towns over. So I thought I would never see him again. But he walked in that store today, and I was instantly sick to my stomach. I went up to Zeus, and I was like, that's a dude from my past. When I was 15 years old, I said I hadn't seen him in 15 years. Over 15 years. But it gave me a lot of happiness to see that he was very fat and overweight and ugly. He didn't look anything like he did in high school. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but he's an asshole. He took advantage of me, you guys. He made me so depressed when I was 15 that I had to take therapy. Like, that's how bad it was. He abused me. He sexually abused me. But, you know, a lot of people say, well, you were 15 and you agreed to do it. No, don't ever tell somebody that goes through that. Don't ever say that to somebody. Because my niece went through the same thing when she was 15. And I would never say, well, you agreed to do it. No, you're 15 and you're young and you don't know no better. But yeah, he walked into the store today. And then, like, I was ignoring him. I was like walking around looking everywhere but him, and he ended up coming right to my register and was talking to the shift leader. He was like, oh, my girlfriend has these bathing suits. Do you have a fitting room? In which we don't have a fitting room right now. And he was just, I could feel him staring at me, and I was just like, I wouldn't even look at him. Like, it made me sick seeing him today. So yeah, my week has been pretty bad, you guys. But the way I see it is, it could be worse. My mom could have really hurt herself when she fell. Things could be worse. But I need to get out of here and do my, I usually do my studying in the morning, but this time it's more I had to wake up at 6 and I was really tired, so I decided to leave my studying for tonight. So, but yeah, this is more of a ramble video. Just to let you guys know I'm still here. I know it's been a few days since I did a video, and I didn't want you guys to worry about me. But anyways, thank you again to all 1,400 subscribers. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.